Hello and welcome to another episode of our podcast, Love Holds Everything. Today's title is Your Faith versus Life Adversities: How to Withstand and Survive the Challenges that Life Might Bring Us. This episode is dedicated to everyone experiencing the aftermath of being hit by life. If you're processing a very painful incident or situation right now and experiencing a significant life change caused by an unexpected event, then this episode is for you. At the end of this episode, we will engage in a guided meditation together to help us bring calm and peace into our hearts and minds. Our intention today is to help you recover from those hard blows that life sometimes throws our way. Are you ready? Let's begin. Let's start by saying that today's episode is a continuation of the subject from last month's episode. We continue to talk about the power of faith and how we can use it not just to heal past fears and pains, but to confront what the future will bring. We are living in times of many changes and challenges. The intention of this episode is for you to stand strong and come out spiritually stronger after the conflict. We all receive hits from life at some point throughout our lives. No one is exempt from them. When life hits us with a surprise challenge, it is because there is a new opportunity for us to heal and grow spiritually. Most likely, our faith will be tested to the core at those moments. This is why it is so important to build a very solid house of faith within us. The foundation of our faith has to be built solidly. We continue to build our faith, expanding from its foundation. When I mention the word faith, I refer to the faith that we each develop individually within us. Our faith is a private connection that we have from our individual soul to our source on the other side, our origin, where we come from. Our faith is built upon all of our spiritual beliefs collected throughout our life experiences. Faith is a very powerful energy, capable of moving mountains. You have heard this phrase before. I think it is the perfect example to show the amazing power of faith. I suggest that you do a retroinspection every once in a while to check how solid your faith is and if it is ready to withstand the blows and hits from life coming ahead. Check the boulders of your foundation. That is the place where your faith originated from. Check the walls and the windows. These are also built from different life experiences. The blows and hits from life will also help us build our faith. Sometimes we rebuild our faith from total crumbles, but this means we will rebuild it stronger. Faith can be rebuilt, but if we are ready to embrace a hit with a very strong faith house, we will sustain the impact without serious spiritual damage. The purpose of today's episode is to make you aware of this so that you can be prepared when the moment comes and the event doesn't take you by surprise. Our mind and spirit work together. They continuously assist each other. What the mind cannot understand, the spirit does. They help each other. The mind learns about this world's wisdom and the spirit remembers divine wisdom. We build our faith from divine wisdom, and our minds accept and honor what our spirit believes in, even though it cannot completely explain and understand it. When one is hurt or under distress, the other assists during the healing process. I can help my clients navigate through their spiritual healing. But when mental healing is needed, Sometimes it is time to let the mental health professionals assist you. However, I have seen and experienced the Spirit heal the mind. That is called divine healing, and it is done through the intervention and grace from our source. When divine healing is happening, the mind will always allow it to happen. It will never block or prevent divine healing. We don't think much about this, but we all know it. As I am telling you all this, it is making sense to you. Again, it is very important to recognize and be aware of how the mind and the spirit work together for our own healing. When life hits us, it is always for a reason. It is never as punishment or because we deserve it. It could be a consequence of our actions, or it could be just a casualty. What is important to understand is that it will always be valuable to us. We always learn from the experience, and sometimes the experience moves us into a better place in life for our highest and best good. Some blows will hurt more than others. Some are minor and we recover fast. The mind and spirit can recover on their own when we go through a casual blow. But some blows will change our lives forever. Today, as I channel this message to you, I want you to know that there is a healing in my words for you, for what you're going through, or for what happened in the past to you. Today, the divine is assisting you through your faith to heal. Pay attention to the messages that you will continue to receive after listening to this episode. If you want to heal from your pain and traumatic experience, ask your source to assist you through your faith. Open your heart to divine assistance. Here comes the surprising part. Not all punches that life gives us will bring us down. Sometimes the blows that we receive are upward punches. These can lift us up from the ground. Sometimes we need the strength and power of the right blow to quickly wake us up and bring us back from our lowest point. Recognize these blows so that if they happen, you can stand up, raise your chin, and recover stronger from your weakest moment. I recently experienced the strength of an upward punch. Instead of bringing me down, as I expected it would, it brought me back up. It lifted me from my lowest point as fast as anything else. It brought immediate healing to me. I am going to share my personal story with you. Life gave me some punches that I was dealing with. I was doing well, processing everything on my own, and working on finding a solution to all the problems. I don't remember being like this before. I was asking for divine assistance through meditation. Then a big blow happened. This is what happened. We live in a very rural area, and one of our resident horses got attacked by a cougar and died. Even though we did everything to help him, the horse died. I heard the horse being attacked that morning and ran out to help him. I witnessed the horse dying from a severe wound to his stomach. The whole thing happened near our house, right under our bedroom window. The horse tried to get to us humans for help. We knew it was a cougar because of the track marks it left behind. It was not my horse, but we were letting a family use our pastures in the summer. I hugged the horse owner as he was crying. I stayed with the horse until the end. The vet tried to save him, but it was hopeless. I felt devastated. I thought that this event was going to bring me even farther down, and this had never happened before. It was strange because there was plenty of wildlife available for the cougar to hunt. As a family, we all mourned for this beautiful horse. The next day, I woke up healed and as strong as I was before it all happened, as strong as I was before all the personal events that were bringing me down. I was so surprised. The strength of this blow had shocked me and brought me back up from all my sadness. This horse will always be remembered by me as before the horse and after the horse time. Before the horse event, I was very sad and down. My spirit couldn't heal my mind. After the horse event, I healed. I was able to let my faith guide me again, and my problems were solved and went away. His name was Spiky, and he will not be forgotten by my family. If I could choose, I wish the cougar attack wouldn't have happened. But as with all blows in life, we have no choice when we encounter them. The purpose here is to learn to trust the other side in helping us in the best possible way. Maybe Spiky was destined to end his life that way, but the divine placed me there at that moment so that his transition could be my healing. I will eternally be grateful to him for this gift he gave me. He was so beautiful on earth, and I know he is gorgeous in spirit where he is right now. Learn to recognize these upward punches so that when they happen, if they happen, you will benefit immediately. They are a mystery from the divine. They are the most difficult events to explain, but they do work. They have only one intention: your fast healing. Is it good to avoid life's punches? I don't believe that it is possible. I think that they always happen for a reason. We exist in a world of endless outcome possibilities that are constantly changing according to our actions or the actions of others. We are all vulnerable, but we have a shield and a strength that can protect us, and that is our faith. Besides, these blows in life are what moved us out of our comfort zone. Without them, we will not experience spiritual learning and spiritual growth. In the end, that is the reason why we arrive in this world, to have that learning and growing experience that our soul needs. It is still a divine mystery to totally understand this. It will be a very individual experience for each one of us, but through your faith, you will receive wisdom and understanding, and through your faith, you will stand up after adversity happens, walking away from it much stronger, better equipped to handle what will come next. You always win when you use your faith as your weapon in the spiritual battle. Keep your faith strong by trusting its strength. We have come to the end of the first part of today's episode. The second part is the guided meditation that we will do together now. Thank you for listening. My name is Gisela Miller, and I am a spiritual channeler and intuitive reader. Please feel free to contact me through my website, loveholdseverything.com, if you have any questions or comments about this episode. Keep on reflecting. Be blessed. Before we start with today's guided meditation, I would like to mention that we will be working in a different way as in other meditations we have done together. You are going to participate in a guided experience. You will visualize a set of actions throughout a narrated story. In this story, you, the main character, will board a vessel representing your faith. Navigating the ocean, representing your life, will encounter a storm, representing a life challenge. There is more to the story, but I just want to give you a heads up of what you will be experiencing. At the end of the meditation, you will safely return to this reality, but with a much stronger vision of your faith and a deeper understanding of it. The entire meditation will last around 30 minutes, so be prepared to have some privacy to avoid being interrupted while navigating through the experience. In this meditation, we will connect with our inner faith and expand it through our heart, so that it can reach out and connect to our highest source, our place of origin, the place where our guides and angels stand. We will reach the highest level, our Creator. During this connection with the divine, we will see our faith in its complete magnificence. You will return after this meditation full of divine love and blessings, because your faith is you. It is so embedded in your soul and heart that you can say you are your faith. If at any time you need to interrupt the meditation and wake up, please do so slowly. Take your time in doing so and make sure that you are well grounded before leaving this space. This is important so that you don't shock your physical body by awakening too fast. Find a comfortable place to rest during this meditation. It is preferable to lay down and cover yourself with a blanket. Choose a quiet space where you feel safe and will not be interrupted as you go through your trance process. Are you ready? Let's start. Listen to my voice as I start to guide you through. I will be guiding you from beginning to end. Trust my voice. Trust your guides and angels working on your healing at this very moment. Close your eyes, take a deep breath and release it slowly. Continue breathing normally after each time I ask you to take a deep breath and release it slowly. Your breathing will become, during this meditation, a pressure valve that will release anxiety and toxins from your body. If you feel the need to take a deep breath on your own, just do it. You will also receive healing if you fall asleep during the meditation. Your guides and angels might need to do this if you need it. My voice is only a guide. It is them doing the work on you now. Relax your head, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your chest, your back, your stomach, your hips, your legs. Relax your knees and your feet. From the crown of your head, this space is now opening to receive divine light. This light from your source is descending on you and entering your physical body to assist you during this healing process. Let this light fill your head. It is touching your brain, your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth, your throat, your neck, and it keeps descending on you and passing through you. It is illuminating and blessing every cell, tissue, organ, and each body system that builds your physical body. Let it touch your shoulders, your arms, your chest, your back. Let it touch your heart and the space that your heart occupies. This is the space where your faith resides. Let it touch your heart and your faith. Let them recognize each other because they are built of the same energy. They are the same high loving frequency. Let your heart and this light establish a connection to its original source, to the divine. Let this light continue to travel down your body, touching your stomach, your hips, your legs, and your feet. This light is now flowing through your whole physical body, touching every cell, tissue, and organ in you. I am going to count slowly from 10 to 1 now. As I am counting backwards, you will let the present moment become still. The present will be here, waiting for you after you return. During these 10 seconds, become aware of the physical shape of your body and the space that it occupies. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath and release it slowly. Your body is now releasing some beautiful, healthy roots that will go deep into Mother Earth. These roots will keep you grounded during this meditation. Mother Earth will be assisting your physical needs as we go deeper into the next state of trance. Feel these roots anchoring you. Your body is being sustained right now. It is time to tell your brain to rest and not to interrupt this process. Visualize your brain and the space it occupies in your body. And with enormous love and gratitude, we are asking for it to be calm now, to rest. It is always brightly illuminated as it should be, alert and in control of all your physical needs. But at this moment, we are going to slowly turn it off. Visualize the way to turn it off that works best for you. Maybe some light switches on the wall that you're turning off. Maybe a sunset turning into an evening. Choose your visual and send your brain to rest for a moment. We will be back to awaken it after we are done. I am going to count until 10 while you turn off your brain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your whole physical body is resting now. It is in a state of suspension, anchored and sustained by Mother Earth. Take a deep breath and release it slowly. It is time to take the next step and continue diving into a deeper trance. Visualize a sandy beach during sunset. It is warm. There is a mild breeze in the air. It smells sweet and salty. And you can hear the seagulls flying nearby. You start walking towards the shore, and you hear the waves crashing while this enormous blue ocean extends into the horizon in front of you. This ocean represents your life. We will navigate this ocean today, just as you do in your life. Your navigating destination is the path to your destiny, and whatever we encounter during this voyage, will represent what life can bring. In front of you, there is a dock that extends into the ocean. At the end of this dock, there is your boat, the one that you built yourself. This boat is your vessel, the vessel that holds your faith. This boat is your faith. This boat is you. I am not going to describe your boat vessel because it is unique to you. It represents you and your faith, and it was built as you develop your faith. If you feel your faith strong and you have been nurturing it, you will see it as a strong, large vessel. If you have never thought about or connected with your faith, maybe you will see a different vessel. Whatever shape you see, it floats, and it is capable of navigating. We all have a boat vessel. We all have some form of faith developed. I'll give you a minute now to encounter your boat, admire it, and go on board. What color is it? How big is it? What type of boat is it? Does it have a name? I'll leave these details for you to visualize alone for a moment. I'll be back in 1 minute. Welcome on board. You are the captain of your vessel of faith. Let's start navigating. Slowly, we see the beach getting farther and farther away from us. Some seagulls are following you along, and pretty soon they start calling high-pitched sounds, alerting you of changes ahead on the horizon. Just like your guides and angels, always keeping an eye on you and always alerting you of their presence at the moment when you need to feel them closer. You are never alone. Take a deep breath and release it slowly. The sun has gone down and the darkness of the evening is approaching. The seagulls are no longer visible. There is only silence. No wind. This is a peaceful moment before the storm starts. You didn't see it coming. You might not have understood what the seagulls were trying to tell you, but there is a storm unveiling in front of you right now. The wind starts blowing first. The ocean begins getting choppy. The dark clouds are making this the darkest night. The first thing that you realize is that you have your boat to survive this storm. Without your boat, you will drown. You built this boat and you start wondering if you were paying attention when doing so. Did you use the best materials? Is it strong enough to withstand this storm? When the storm comes crashing through, it is time for action, to navigate through it in the best way you can. This is when resilience comes forward. If you believe in what your boat can withstand, then you will be reassured that you will pull through this storm. All you need is for what you are navigating with to be strong now for you to survive. Keep your faith strong by trusting its strength. The waves start getting larger. The wind is getting stronger. And your boat is rocking up and down and side to side. You are holding tightly onto your boat's wheel to maintain control. It is difficult, but this is not your first storm. Storms happen because the ocean is a path for them. The ocean will bring storms. Just when you feel that things cannot get worse, there is a rogue wave coming at you from your right. It is going to hit your boat sideways. As it gets closer and taller, you prepare for the blow. It hits with enormous force. Capsizing your boat, you go underwater and think that all is lost. But it is this same force that brings your boat back up again from underwater, righting your boat and making it float once more, allowing you to navigate. This rogue wave was stronger than the storm. It came with storm but with a different purpose. It came to shock you, to make you remember that when navigating, we have to be in a strong vessel in case a bad storm approaches. You realize that you have to make your boat strong enough to survive a rogue wave, because they do exist. You just saw one with your own eyes, and you survived to tell the story. The storm continues, but after the rogue wave, it doesn't feel as bad anymore. You sense that the worst has passed, and you have hope that you will make it. Your boat gives you hope. I'll give you a minute now to navigate through this storm with your vessel. Keep your eyes on the horizon for an opening in the sky. Time has passed and dawn is approaching. You should be able to see light in the sky soon. I'll be back in 1 minute. There is light now. You made it. You are tired, but you survived the worst of the ocean storms. You lived to tell others how you did it. Your experience has turned into wisdom to share. The seagulls are back in the sky, screeching calls announcing to you that the shore is near. The messages from your guides are always there. When you think you are alone, you never are. On the horizon, you see the dock and the shore. The morning sun is up now, and the waters are calm again. You go back to the dock to evaluate the damage to your boat. These are the days to come for reflection. how to make your boat strong enough to withstand the next storm. Because this is how life on the ocean goes, and you love to navigate it. You love to travel through life. You feel the joy of being alive. It is time to disembark your vessel, tie it to the dock, and exit your boat. We need to examine the damage caused and assess what its weakest points were during the storm. What do you see? The good news is that it can always be fixed and built stronger. It is through experience that we learn how we need our boat to be so that it can navigate our ocean. You are wet and tired from the storm, and it is a very nice sunny day. You can now go onto the beach and find a spot to lay down and rest. As you lay down on the warm sand, you can see the beautiful blue sky. And there, above all, is the sun. Let the sun warm your body. Let the sun on the earth sustain and hold you so that you can rest. This is the moment of reflection. You are connected to your highest source. Your guides and angels have been with you all this time, watching over you like the seagulls on the beach. But now we will go higher than their presence. Above all is the sun. It represents the divine, your creator, your highest source. This is a direct moment between you and the divine. It is a private moment. So private that my voice will not be guiding you during your conversation. This is the moment for you to ask, and you will be heard. You will receive because you're loved. I will be back in 5 minutes. Take a deep breath and release it slowly. returning now. In your heart, there is joy, peace, and love that shines brightly as the sun and extends out of your body. You had an interactive experience with the divine that you will remember upon returning. It is possible that it will continue in the next few days if needed. You sit under the sun and see your boat floating. You stand up and walk towards it. You cannot believe your eyes. It has been fixed. It is bigger and stronger. It is beautiful. The most beautiful boat you have had so far. I congratulate you on this. What an experience we had today. Let's walk back together away from the beach. We are leaving this spiritual space behind. You can always return when you need to be here. Today, you connected to your faith, your guides and angels, and to your highest source, to your Creator. It is time to wake up your brain and go back to your conscious mind in the same way that you made your brain rest. You are making it active again. Visualize yourself doing this. Maybe by turning the light switches back on, or perhaps with the first morning light of dawn. I am going to count until 10 while you wake up your brain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is time to retract your roots from Mother Earth. We thank her for supporting you during this meditation. You are not floating anymore. Gravity is acting on you. Take a deep breath and release it slowly. I am going to count backwards from 10 to 1 while you return to full consciousness and the present moment. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are approaching the end of today's meditation. It's time for me to say goodbye for now. While my voice will be gone, the healing process will continue. Be prepared to receive more messages and guidance from your guides and angels over the next few days. Stay in this awakened transitional state for as long as you need. Allow your body to signal when it's ready to return to normal activities and continue your day. Thank you for the opportunity to assist you during your healing process. Congratulations on the amazing job you have done today. Keep enlarging your vessel of faith so that you can easily withstand any other adversity that life may bring. Stay strong in your faith. You are loved. Be blessed.